Hello, everyone. My name is Steve Cease. I'm the faculty advisor of WZND Radio. We wish that you could be here looking at our radio station, but a virtual tour might be the best thing that we can do at this point. So I'd like to show you around the station the best we can, and I'll go ahead and share my screen so I can do that here. So this is the front door to WZND. ZND is one of the best college radio stations in the entire country. In fact, in 2018, we were named the very best college radio station in the entire world. And that, if you see if I can zoom in on that plaque there. Oh, let's go back down the hall. This little certificate right here is from the Broadcast Education Association. And in 2018, the Broadcast Education Association named 103.3 WZND the best student-run college radio station in the entire world. WZND operates 365 days a year, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's ran almost completely by students. There are 2 faculty members here, including myself. We pretty much let the students make decisions, and we have our pinky on the wheel as the students steer the ship. There are 120 students that work at WZND in total every semester. Many of those students are communication majors, including mass media and journalism. However, we do get some of the other communication majors to come down to WZND and intern for us. We also get different majors from around campus as well. WZND has been around since 1981, although the radio program at Illinois State predates WZND. The radio program is almost 100 years old here at Illinois State University and is one of the best known radio programs in the country. Some of your favorite radio personalities, especially if you're in the Chicagoland area or St. Louis area, may have once been through either this hallway or one of the previous facilities that WZND has been in. If you look over here, you can see one of our trophy cases and plenty of awards. And then if you, we can peek briefly into our front office here. I don't think the virtual tour will let us walk inside, but I can zoom in a little bit. All of those plaques on the wall in the front lobby there are awards as well. Every year, we are incredibly competitive in both state and national awards. Last year at the College Broadcasters Incorporated National Awards, we won more overall awards than any other college radio station in the country. And last year at the Illinois Broadcasters Association Student Awards for the state of Illinois, our students won more than twice as many as any other school and won more awards than all of the other schools in Illinois combined. So just some humble bragging from the faculty advisor that we have amazing students and we create amazing work here. All right, we'll go ahead and walk down the hallway. This is the middle of our main hallway here. As you can see, we have many offices here. All of these offices, with the exception of 2 of them, are student offices, and they have anywhere from 6 to 10 students at a time in them. Mostly the students try not to overcrowd the offices too much, but it is a small space with a lot of students who are doing some great work here as interns. We have 30 student leadership positions. That ranges from things that you might expect about a radio station, things like a program director who would be in charge of everything that happens on air. We have a news director who assigns stories and interviews people and gets that audio. But we also have a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes at WZND. Some things that you might not immediately think about when you think about a radio station. Here at ZND, we have students that sell our advertising. We have students that schedule everything from music to commercials to what we call imaging in radio. It's kind of the little things in between each song that tell you what station you're listening to. We also have students who do things like event planning for both ZND and TV10. And they we also have students that do our digital product as well. So our website, our social media channels, and all of that. So when you think of a radio station, most people are like, oh, they're the people who are talking to you over the microphone. But there's a lot of other people that are involved to make sure that a radio station is operating smoothly. And all of those positions here at WZND are students as well. And the folks behind the microphone would not be as successful as they could be without the help of those folks. All right, we're down at the end of our hallway here. If I look to the right, you'll see our largest production studio. We have other production studios in the front lobby where we were at before. This is our biggest one. And this one's really cool because it's kind of a classroom production studio hybrid space. It's named after the creator of the radio program at Illinois State University. Her name was Ruth Yates. And Yates Studio is a really cool space because it's split. And I don't know if we can walk inside here. Let's see if we can. Oh, it does let us walk inside. All right, cool. So it's split between a conference room / production side of the studio. This is where we would have radio classes. We might also do some live performances from bands or something like that. And then there's also a control room here in the back where we do some of our pre-recorded shows and things like that. We can also archive things in this studio as well. You can see the old reel-to-reel machine over there. So really cool space here. Go ahead and see if I can walk back out. There we go. It wasn't wanting to do it at first. All right, and we're going to go back into the main hallway here and walk into our brand new, this is a newly renovated room, on-air studio, if it lets us. Yeah, there we go. So this is our on-air studio. As you can see, if I am able to get there we go. As you can see, we've got room for 4 microphones here. The furniture and the equipment here is mostly all brand new. We renovated our on-air studio just last spring in 2019. And a lot of the hardware and software that you see here, get closer up on that, all of this hardware and software is either comparable or actually better than the commercial radio stations that are in the Bloomington market and even in larger markets like your Chicago's and St. Louis's. We, again, broadcast 365 days, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Not all of that time have live students on the air, but we do provide that service to both Illinois State and the Bloomington Normal communities 24/7, 365. Working at WZND is really cool for a couple of reasons. The first reason being it's kind of the best of both worlds here at Illinois State. So some places that have college radio stations, a really small university, you'll be able to get started right away. However, a smaller university might not have the same technical capabilities that we have. They might not have the same equipment. It might be a much smaller operation than you would find here. In the meantime, there are similar colleges, much larger ones, that have the same facilities that we do, but you also might have to wait your turn. So some college radio stations won't even let people on the air until they're juniors or seniors. That's not the case here. You kind of get the best of both worlds. You have awesome facilities, but you're also able to get started as a freshman. So it's kind of in that Goldilocks zone, the just right, just right. It has the good aspects of being a small institution where you're going to get your turn right away, but also the good aspects of a large school because we have all the same technical facilities and everything. So it's a really cool place to work, not just behind a microphone, but also behind the scenes. If you guys have any questions, you can email me. My email address is facultyadvisor@wznd.com, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can about those. Or you can go through whoever you've been going through to arrange a visit at the university. We'd love to see you come down to WZND, and we hope that we someday see you down here permanently. Thanks for coming to the virtual tour, and hopefully you enjoy the rest of them here in the School of Communication.